What's up, guys? Welcome to 12M Hustle. Let's get into it. We're in a trade right now. We're short. We're waiting for this drop. We're trying to see if we get to this London low. Let's go. We're gonna let it ride out. Let it ride out. How you guys doing today? Welcome back to 12M Hustle. Let's go. I'm a little late today, just because I had to set up a new uh, outline for you guys. So hopefully you guys like this. Hopefully it looks pretty good. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Let's get into it. Hope you guys are having a good one. So I hope this works out better for you guys. And let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. It's 6:39. We already had news at 5:30. We are going to wait to see if this gets taken out or not. We're gonna move. If it pushes down, we will add to this. So I went ahead and let you guys, this is my setup. You guys can see my full setup now. Instead of looking at me, changed it around so you guys can see my full trading setup. If you guys ever want to try out Tradify, link is at the bottom of the description. Check it out. It's bomb. They got discounts 30 to 50%. If it's your first time, they give you 50% off. It's a deal. So make sure you hit my link for sure. Now let's get it. Let's get into trading. Okay, so we're dropping here. We're dropping and we're going to add. And we're going to add. All right, we just added to the winner there. We're going to wait for another break of the floor. There we go. Break of the floor. Here we go. Okay. Bada boom, bada bing. We just recycled. Now it's dropping more. We're gonna trail it. There we go. Let's go. Beautiful. That is a beautiful drop. Beautiful. Let's see if they give us a little more. All right, we're adding to that. Boom. Boom. That is beautiful. What a nice drop. All right, we're going to let that go. We're going to let that keep going. What a sick pullback right there. Sick pullback. We're going to switch accounts. Okay. These are my funded accounts on Tradify. Look at that drop, guys. We might chase this one a little bit. We're going to do one micro just because I don't like really shorting down here. But we're going to go ahead and hit it because we just hit London. We just hit London. Yeah. Well, we broke through Asia. So Asia's done. We broke Asia high. We broke London high. So both of those are taken care of. I'm going to let it do its thing. I'm going to keep that stop there. And we might give it a little more room to run right there. Okay, cool. Very nice. That was a very nice way to start that trade off over there. Nice dip drop. Okay. I also have top step. I got some top step evals I'm working on. I actually just passed XFA over the night. So that's cool. That's cool. So I'll jump on those evals a little bit later. But right now, this morning, first hour, I try to get my my funded accounts going just because it's my best time of the day. So here we go. So ES is down. ES just smashed through London low, smashed through Asia. We smashed through Asia high, London high. So this is where we might hold previous day high. So curious to see if we hold it. Let's see. I don't want to DCA into this. I'd rather just give it a little more room. We'll give it up to the top of the wick of this candle to see if it goes. Like I said, I don't want to DCA. I do not want to add to a loser. That's definitely not what I want to do. So we're going to let that go ahead and get it. I'm okay if I get stopped out all the full wick at the top of the candle, because that means we'll probably would be bullish for the day. So I'm going to let it work. It is 6:43 already. So let's see. And I can actually give it up to like right here. I'll give it up to there, about double the risk, because we'll shoot for this bottom Asia low, which is down here, which is around like 2200, 2299. So like I said, I don't want to get, and I try not to get in the habit of adding to losing trades, so I just let it roll. Now if it comes back to our position, I will add a couple more and I'll wait for that drop. But right now I'm feeling pretty good. Stops about 130, so double the risk. My usual risk is about 60 bucks, so on a 1 micro we're gonna let it work, let it flow. Yeah, I hope you guys like this new layout. You know, instead of looking at me, you guys can see the chart a little bit better. Let me make it a little bit bigger. There you go. There you go. All right. So again, I'm not DCAing. If it takes me out, I'm A-okay with that. I'd rather take a loser than build bad habits of adding into losing trades. So we're gonna let it flow. Looks like it wants to hold. What is that? 645. All right. So it is 645. Let's get it. You know what time it is, guys. So usually we're gonna get some type of reversal right here. So that's the question. Will we get a reversal here? Wait to see what happens. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Shoot them down here. Like I said, make sure you guys subscribe, like, all that good stuff. If you guys want to sign up with Traderfy, that's my guys right there. They're awesome, great, probably one of the best prop firms out there for your money. They got 50% off right now, I believe, first-time users. Make sure you guys use my link. Get that discount. It's at the bottom of the description. Click it. You'll be good. All right, looks like I'm about to get stopped out here. By the way, the chart that I have up is a 15-minute chart. So that's a 15-minute chart. If it wicks the bottom of that, that's fine. Like I said, I was chasing this position when we shorted the bottom of this candle. So that's why I'm not DCAing into this position. I'm not going to add into a loser. If it takes me out, I'm okay with taking a 135 loss and be cool. If it comes back down to my entry, I'm slapping some size on. But till then, we will just chill and hang out. And usually my size is 1 to 4 micros. 1 to 3 is, I call it the sweet spot. But definitely that 4 area is pretty sweet. Less than half of a mini. Like I said, some people hate micros. I like them. They're cool. So we did have CPI this morning. We did have CPI. I think it came out a little hot. Let me see. Because I know. Let's check on the Twitter. I dropped my levels too, guys, on previous day high, previous day lows on my Twitter, 12MHUSTLE, if you guys want to check them out. I do them every morning. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like CPI came out hot. So it looks like they're going to continue the pause. So they will not lower the rates. So it might be why the market is pulling back. Market is not digging that. So we're waiting for another drop here. Again, if we get to the bottom of my entry, I will add to it. I will definitely slap on the size right there. And I'm actually going to lower my risk. 115. gonna drop the risk right there, 113, and I still do not want to add to a losing trade. So if we get it back over the 23 187 area, then that would look like a double. Look like they would come out of the down range that it's in. I'm just waiting for that. All right, just waiting, just waiting. We are at all-time highs, so like I said, I'm not looking to add to a loser. I'm just gonna wait. And I might actually cut my trade here. There you go. We're gonna drop it. We're gonna drop the risk on this, because ES is holding. So, boom. Okay, cool. Taken out. All right, nice little small little loss. $80. We're just waiting and chilling. So now we're just gonna wait for the next entry if we get one. Green on 2 accounts right now, red on 1, and now we wait for a drop into this. And what I'll do is to make my life, boom. There you go. That's how you do it right there. So if it wants to continue going down for the day, then it should smack my order. That's what should happen. Let's see if it does. I don't know if it will. Like I said, I did this yesterday where it came back the whole wick, so I didn't like how I saw that movement. I'd rather just cut it, take a small paper cut, and wait for the next entrance. So I'm just chilling, just waiting. Let me know if you guys like the new layout I just made. Hopefully you guys do. you guys got your coffee this morning. If any of you guys use the opening range strategy, I have it on my trading view indicator. It's pretty cool. But the 30-second one from the PAX group, they use the DOM. I just put it on the charts. But they have, so the 23,192 level was the bottom of the opening range on the 30-second. So when that flushed, that was a short signal. So again, anything below that, they would consider it short. I'm waiting for bottom break of floors here, break of structure. I don't want to be in between this chop. Like I said, I was cool with taking that L, quick little paper cut, 82, and I can sit back and wait. Same thing, I'm watching ES. ES is hanging around 63.23. Again, I'm waiting for that to handle. And I do use Replicanto to connect my accounts to control my size on. So if you guys, anybody has a copy, I use it for that, Replicanto. And sometimes I do 2 at a time or 1 at a time. But right now the max size I have on is 5 micros is the max I have on my Replicanto. Sounds so cool when you say it, Replicanto. Yeah, we're on hands right now. So it's 6:55 and we're just sitting on hands chilling. Probably we might jump on some top sub accounts after probably 8 o'clock. We'll see. Right now we're trying to get this one going. I'm just waiting for the right entrance. I don't want to go, and now this is just, it's chopping in between the 15. So if you're using the opening range on a 15, this is your top of your 15, right? And this is your bottom of your 15. So initially, if you're using that opening range candle off the open at 6:45 PST time, you would say, okay, anything above this, I'm going long. Anything below this, I'm going short, right? That's a strategy. Like I said, the other one was 30 seconds, or what I use, which is just my London high, Asia low, and then just I either short when it's previous day high or I long previous day high. Just depends on the structure. So pretty simple shit. I don't have VWAP on here. I do have it on my trading view. I like to have my charts pretty clean like this. I'm able to see much better when they're cleaner. These levels you see here is just the Asian high, London low, all that good stuff. But looks like ES is under the VWAP, so, and NQ is holding. It's kind of just doing that holding pattern, which is not good. Because usually on a sell-off, you want it to sell pretty good. 656 by 7:30. I think we should get a high. We'll see. I have a 10-minute chart up on another screen. If you guys can see on the left, you guys can see I got a total of 5 screens. Well, practically 6, but I use 5 for charting, and then the other one I use for everything else. So I got the 1 minute up, the 10-minute, and the 15-minute. And I'm waiting for ES to cross above 63.30, and I'm waiting for NQ to cross above 23.173 for a long, maybe possible back into the middle, or a continuation of this short day that we're having under 23.124. So, and let's see, the indices are, I'll let you know. So indices are green for the day. ES is up 0.17, NQ is up 0.51, but the Dow is down 0.30. Bitcoin is actually down. I know it was at 121, I believe. Now it's at 118K. It's down 1.28%. The RTY, the Russell, is down 0.41, and oil is down 0.45, which is really weird because usually they're inverse. When oil is down, NQ's up. So it's kind of weird. But Here comes the drop that we're going to get, or that we're getting. Let's see if we get a break of the floor. See if we get a double bottom, if it holds or if it breaks. It is 658. ES looks like it's about to take its floor out as well. If ES takes out 63.17, then I will definitely join this short. Just watching for now. ES is still holding that bottom. ES is still holding that bottom. ES held that bottom by a tick. ES held the bottom. ES held the bottom by a tick. Let's see. We can take a quick stab at it long here. Actually, I'll just wait. All right, let's go. There's the drop. That's my max 5 contracts there. We're gonna see if we get a drop. We're gonna see if it sweeps down into London, guys, because it did just break the floor that I was looking for. Here we go. Okay, so I took some of that off just to make some of that L back. And we can have this as a stop. Because we did, ES did break the bottom of that floor. Waiting to see if we get dropped here. If it drops. Or if it pulls back. Let's see. Waiting to see what she wants to do. It is 7:02, so there we go. Very nice. Flush. Let's see if she flushes. Let's see if she flushes. There's a little bit. All right. All right, we can leave the rest as a runner because I don't really trust the downfall. Like I said, I'm looking at ES as this is flushing. ES looks like it wants to go. Okay. Okay, looks like ES touched previous day high and it held it. Now NQ on the other hand, looks like it wants to come back, but NQ still has room to run. Question is it gonna pop here? Or is it gonna continue? Let's see, ES is going back down. Yeah, NQ still has room to go down. So, but it's doing a wick back. We're gonna give it some space. We're giving it some space there. Let's see. Letting that wick back. Let's see. $706. More of a pushback. ES is still pushing. I hate DCA. That's DCA. This is why I don't like DCA, because you get fucked. This is why I hate DCA. And that's why I hate DCA. That's why I hate DCA, because you get screwed on the pullbacks. That's what I meant by that. Oh well, it is what it is. That's why we don't DCA. Oh. Well, that was no fun, but it is what it is, guys. That is part of trading right there. All right, so recalibrate. Let's go. Let's see. That's fine. I think disconnected. Let's see. Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is why we do not DCA, because that is what ends up happening. End up getting smoked. Okay. All good, all good, all good, all good. So it looks like we want to continue the long. Alright, let's see. That is a good lesson why we do not DCA. Okay. We're going to wait to see if it pushes back above. see. So if it goes back here, I'm looking for a push of a long here. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, I guess my copier fucked up. Where we go? Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's go into the breakout here. It's about to be 7:30, 15 minutes in, so let's see if we get that push. But yeah, good lesson on why we don't DCA. That account hit full DD for the day. So it is what it is. You have to move on. We're going to give this one a little room to run to see if we can get a push here. Yeah, that was a huge push on the NQ. I think we hit probably the high of day pretty soon. Whoa, what a drop. I think we're going to hold this. So we are going to hold that. I think we'll continue the push. Let's see. I am definitely not adding to this shit. I'll add on a push and that's it. Alright, we're gonna let it do its thing. We're just letting it do its thing, Get some water. I think it's gonna hold. ES is holding the bottom. That is what happens in real trading. Emotions take over, but all good. You just move on and keep going. that account's pretty much fucked. I mean, that last account's pretty fucked right now. It hit 40, yeah, almost 5 G's down, so that account is no good. It's basically done for the day. Let me restart this real quick, guys. Give me a sec. Okay. There we go. All right. 720. Like I said, I'm looking for a flip of into this higher area here. Yeah, that account is gone. I had like 300, 400 bucks left to draw down. Not even worth it. When it gets to that, I just squash it. You're gonna waste more time trying to save it than moving on. It's all good. Move on to the next. All right, guys, we're back. Let's see. Waiting for a breakout here. It is 6:23. Waiting to see if the market wants to come and take the high or if it wants to not take the high. We are just chilling, waiting out. Pretty patient here. Just waiting. Well, that was fun. That was a fun morning. Just letting it do its thing. Looks like it wants to go. ES is still holding, and we're still green on the indices today. So feel pretty confident in this push when it decides to come. We're holding that 15 pretty well. Let's see. Again, we're definitely not going to add to this one. We are not going to add to this one. We're going to wait. And keep on waiting. We're going to wait. Let's see. If it comes back up to my entrance, I'm definitely looking to add. Here we go, waiting to see if we get a push here. All right, here we go. Push is coming. 728. Let's see at 730 if we get a push that we need. Two minutes out, we're just gonna wait. We're waiting for it to do its thing. We're waiting for it to do its thing. All right, let's add to that winner here. We should get some push here. Let's see, come on. Here's the push we were looking for. Push, 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 push. I definitely added to that winner because I'm waiting for a push here. at 7:30. Risk it for the fucking biscuit. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Should get a push right here. We should get a push. We should get a push, push, push. Revueltos. Oof. 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 Got smoked on that drop. Damn. We got smoked on that. Straight up. Straight up smoked. Oof. That was brutal. That was a nasty ass pullback. Nasty pullback. That was a nasty pullback, guys. All good, all good, all good, all good. Looks like we did not make a newer high of the day by 7:30, so we should probably continue the drop. Oof. That was nasty. That was a nasty drop. Oh, well, that one's smoked too. All right, all right. Nice smokety smoke there. Okay. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be right back. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Oh, looks like we're going down, huh? Let's see. Let's get some of this trade. Let's see. Let's smack this baby on. There we go. Look at that. Very nice drop. Very nice drop there. I wonder if we can get a pullback. Would be nice. Or not. Oof. What a drop. Let's see. Waiting for a nice pullback there. Let's see if we get it. There it is. Very nice drop. Very nice drop there. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. And 29. And let's see if we get that last bit of London low. So it looks like ES finally gave out. Red on the day. ES is shooting for Asia low. It's about to hit it. So ES is about to hit Asia low. And then NQ still has a lot to make up for that Asia low. Probably down to 2299. So don't know if it's going to make it that low. position and we're just waiting to see. Okay, so that was a good dip short there. And we're just chilling and waiting. Alright, guys. Oh, very nice. Very nice drop there. It's about to hit this level, so I'm about to take it off. Very nice. Okay, so we'll let a little more run. So ES just took out Asia low, but NQ still has down to like 22.99 to take that out. So we're talking target down here, which is a massive target. Don't know if we're gonna get it. Let's do this so you guys can see it better. There we go. So 8 o'clock just hit, so we're probably gonna get tapped out here, which is fine. We'll play the reversal. And we actually have one of our top step accounts halfway to target on that short as well, so I'll show that to you guys right now. Oh, where'd my music go? There we go. So yeah, that was a huge drop. Huge breakdown. Guess buying a dip in this market did not work today for sure. But it's holding London low, so let's see. We'll take that one off. So take that off. And I'll show you guys top step account. That was a nice little. I don't want to buy this at all until we actually get confirmation above. On a 15, as you can tell, we've made lower highs on a 15. So we're just gonna wait and chill. Yeah, both the TraderFi accounts are pretty good. moment right now. All three of them, pretty good trades. There we go. We're just waiting, chilling, just waiting. Waiting for another drop to see if we get it, but it is 8 o'clock, so it kind of slows down a little bit. So I can show you guys the Top Step account that I got halfway. Okay. So this is one combine that I failed. Here's this one. Here it is. So that's one combine. That combine is at 1407, so that's halfway. It's halfway to passing. But I already passed one combine. I'm actually about to activate the XFA right now. Let me do that. Quick little long off of that. Oh, wrong account. Should have been 29. Why didn't it? There we go. That was the wrong account. There we go. Okay, that's the right account. Okay, cool. So I just activated one of my XFAs, and then we'll work on the other one, try to pass that tomorrow. So here is XFA that I just passed this today, so that's good to go. Oh, what's going on here? Nice push. We'll trail this real quick. All right, very nice. All right, so just get out of that position, and I just showed you guys my XFA. I just got approved. Cool, so we'll work on that for tomorrow's stream. And I want to say I'm done for today. Was a nice long though. We could be done to go for today. That's it. Let's see. It's already 8:10. All right, I think we might be done for the day. Not bad. Had a couple shorts, a couple longs. Pretty good, pretty good. is it. We gonna shut it down. That's it, guys. That's it for the TradeFi accounts. You guys saw my Top Step accounts. I'm thinking about getting some take profits accounts. We'll see, but here it is. This is my day right here. Boom. So not too bad. We had that big drop that we got. That was the money maker, and then we had continuation of the drop, 378, and then we had just the reclaim of the little long I took there on the bottom. So that is it. Not a bad day. I'm not gonna overstay. Been trading for about an hour now. Started late on stream, but that is it. I'm about to shut it down and go on with my day. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Peace. Thanks for coming. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff.